Well, with the start of winter just 2 months away, the National Weather Service has announced some changes to its advisory system. Storm Team 5 meteorologist Ryan Kudish explains these new details.
The winter season is on the horizon, and when Wisconsin experiences its first cold snap of the season, you will hear new terminology used for cold weather-related advisories. So before October 1st, the National Weather Service issued wind chill warnings, wind chill watches, and wind chill advisories for their cold weather headlines. And going forward in the 2024-2025 season, they have opted to make some changes, going with now extreme cold warning, extreme cold watch, and cold weather advisory for those cold weather related headlines. So let's classify what we'll need to get for an extreme cold warning. Now, to remember, a watch is when those conditions are possible, and then when the forecaster thinks, okay, I have a little bit more confidence that we'll see those conditions, they change it to an extreme cold warning. So in this blue shade here, -30 is needed for an extreme cold warning. And then for Langlade County and often central and western Wisconsin, they'll need to see an air temperature or wind chill of -35 to get an extreme cold warning. Now let's go over to cold weather advisories. In this teal shade here, -20 degrees for a cold weather advisory. Then this light blue shade here, -25 for the air temperature or wind chill for a cold weather advisory. National Weather Service meteorologist Kurt Kotenberg says these changes address a glaring need.
So up until this point, going back to the 1990s, Rhinelander and Green Bay had the exact same thresholds for what would constitute what is now an extreme cold warning. Big benefit of this is it allowed us to make the criteria for northern Wisconsin to be colder than here in Green Bay.
The main message the Weather Service wants to stress is the impact the cold can have on the human body if precautions aren't taken. And Kotenberg believes these changes will help.
The biggest benefit to the public is we're now communicating the hazard more clearly. Extreme cold. So hopefully now people will be able to understand what we're trying to communicate to them in a more clearer manner.
Finally, Kotenberg says that by adjusting these thresholds, the goal is to not overwarn and save these for extreme cold events. From Storm Team 5, this is meteorologist Ryan Kudish.
Whenever hazardous weather is expected to impact northeast Wisconsin, Storm Team 5 will continue to have updates online and on the air.